How you guys doing? That fucking satellite man's hurting the inside right-hand side of my groin. Like right here on this side of the leg. They're hurting my groin area. And the satellite man is hurting the back of this part of the leg right here. Like this section. This is my right-hand side leg. They're hitting right in here. They're doing like they're messing with my leg here. And that satellite man is always hurting me, always cramping my body, always hitting me, always beating me up like it's fucking Kung Fu theater and shit. The man has to get the death penalty. And in reference to the types of mutilations and damage they have done, they're violating the insurance of my mother and father's companies. And these government people tried to steal my identity, and they tried to steal the insurance monies that I was supposed to have received from these people's previous abuses. And they must get put on trial for trying to murder me and trying to steal my identity. I am not their race, and I am not their religion. These people are trying to steal insurance money from other races and other ethnicities and other religions of people. These Christian German thieves. They are trying to steal, or whatever race they are, they're trying to steal monies from the oil industry insurance that I was supposed to have received. They're trying to steal the utility company insurance that I was supposed to have received. And the food and beverage insurance and lawsuits and farming industry lawsuits and insurance that I was supposed to have received. The government has to get sued by every company. Every company that I use products from have to prosecute the government, and they have to sue the government and who these people are. It is treason what they are doing. This satellite man is trying to play this game like he thinks somebody's a puppet or a robot. Or they're trying to play their fucking game. This shit was outlawed because of those satellite motherfuckers doing that shit. Do you understand that? The satellite controllers are trying to play their game of manipulating my anatomy and hurting me and hitting on me with satellites or hitting me with satellite transmissions. And what's it for? I'm not allowed to do nothing for these motherfuckers. I'm not allowed to be friends with none of these fucking people. I am not allowed to be friends with nobody that hurts me. I am not allowed to be friends with anybody that steals from me. I am not allowed to be friends with anybody that tries to scar or tries to damage my anatomy. I'm not allowed to be friends with people that try to rape me. I'm not allowed to associate or hang out with people with diseases. I'm not allowed to be around certain types of people. There are guidelines and treasury laws and treasury rules and guidelines that say all this information. I am not allowed to be held hostage. The government has to be prosecuted for holding me hostage and trying to steal my companies of my mother and father. The government has to get prosecuted for allowing people to steal postal mail. The government has to get prosecuted for allowing people to make fake identification, and there are people damaging my teeth based on somebody else's dental records. The government has to get prosecuted for allowing these people to violate copyrighted, protected information of my identity. The government and politicians and the government agencies and agents that are involved, they all have to get prosecuted for their conspiring and their altering of information, their activity of trying to steal my identity. And the banking industry said hello, and they have to sue the government for allowing people to try to steal my identity, meaning the government using government facilities to make falsified alterations to documents, and their activity of trying to tie themselves in with my family wealth. They have to get prosecuted. They have to get prosecuted for trying to copy my teeth, and then they damaged my teeth, while if somebody else is out there wearing fake teeth that look like my real teeth, those people have to get prosecuted. They don't have a right holding me hostage and calling me somebody else's child. Those government people have to get prosecuted for violating certified and classified and documentation of my identity. Those government people have to get prosecuted. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. The process and procedures of law are supposed to be moving forward against these people. They may not be able to get them right away, but all the procedural documents of prosecuting and apprehending and judging these people and sentencing these people to prison for their attempts of murder, their sex crimes, their physical assault, their financial theft, the activity of them depriving me of my mother and father's estates when the people holding me hostage are the same goddamn people that murdered my parents. They are the same people that altered documents and tried to call me somebody else's child. They tried to call me some other race and some other religion, and they are violating the race and religion that I am. And they are violating my genetics of what race I am. They are denying the facts of who I am and who my parents are. They have to get prosecuted, and they have to ask these people who their parents are. What country did their family originate from? Where did their people come from? Who are they? What race are they? What religion are they? What is their education? They have to know all the things about each and every one of these individuals that are terrorizing my life. Or they need to arrest them. They need to arrest them. They need to get their fingerprint. They mess with my mouth. They need to arrest them. They need to get their fingerprints, their DNA, their education history, their family history, their career history of every person in their family, what locations they came from or where they were born, who they are, what are their history of their relatives, if they had relatives that was criminals, or if they had political family relatives that were criminals, whoever they are criminals, whatever. They must get prosecuted for their tricks, whoever they are. They're not allowed to try to hold me hostage and spy on me like they're trying to play some lab rat shit, or they're trying to make up excuses for spying on me for their government fetishes, them damaging or hitting me in the face and teeth, claiming they were trying to fish into somebody's life to see if they could find some dirt, to see if they could make up some falsification. They are trespassing. They have absolutely no legal evidence for any fucking activity that they have done. They trespassed on my mother and father's property. They kidnapped me. They made up lies, and they've been making up fucking lies the whole goddamn time. And they must get prosecuted for their fucking lies. That's the goddamn facts. And they must get prosecuted by the laws of Elliot Ness. They must get prosecuted by tycoon laws, and they must get prosecuted by numerous companies, and countries can prosecute these government people too.